Iranian hackers have ramped up their cyber espionage efforts, targeting the aerospace and defense sectors with sophisticated malware. This shift is significant, as it highlights the evolving tactics used by threat actors to infiltrate critical infrastructure. According to reports from Mandiant on November 18, 2025, a group identified as UNC 1549 has been deploying backdoors like TWOSTROKE and DEEPROOT, exploiting vulnerabilities in third-party relationships to gain access to major defense contractors. Their methods include phishing attacks and leveraging compromised credentials from service providers to infiltrate target networks. In this video, we'll explore the tactics used by these hackers and the implications for cybersecurity in sensitive industries. If you find this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. Timeline of attacks. UNC 1549's operations unveiled. Since their emergence, UNC 1549 has demonstrated a sophisticated understanding of the cybersecurity landscape, employing a variety of tactics to penetrate the defenses of aerospace and defense organizations. Their operations have been characterized by a strategic focus on exploiting vulnerabilities within third-party supplier networks, which serve as gateways to more secure targets. This method not only circumvents the robust defenses of primary organizations but also highlights the importance of supply chain security in contemporary cyber defense strategies. Beginning in late 2023, UNC 1549's activity ramped up, aligning with a broader trend of increased cyber threats targeting critical infrastructure. Their initial access methods have included role-relevant phishing campaigns that specifically target job seekers, thereby enhancing their chances of success. This approach is particularly effective against IT staff and administrators, who possess the elevated privileges necessary for deeper network infiltration. Once inside, UNC 1549's operators engage in extensive reconnaissance, utilizing a range of custom tools designed for data collection and network manipulation. Tools like Minibike and TWOSTROKE facilitate not only the gathering of system information but also the deployment of additional payloads that further compromise the target environment. The use of DEEPROOT, a Golang-based Linux backdoor, exemplifies their ability to adapt to different operating systems and environments, ensuring a versatile attack strategy. Moreover, the group has been noted for its meticulous planning concerning post-exploitation activities. They employ tactics such as lateral movement within networks and the systematic harvesting of sensitive information, including intellectual property and communications. This information is not only valuable for immediate operational goals but can also be leveraged for future attacks, enhancing the long-term efficacy of their campaigns. The persistence of UNC 1549 is another hallmark of their operations. By implementing backdoors that remain dormant for extended periods, they ensure continued access to compromised systems even after initial detection efforts by security teams. Their use of reverse SSH shells and domain names that mimic legitimate industry operations further complicates detection and remediation efforts, allowing them to maintain a low profile while executing their objectives. In summary, UNC 1549's operations reflect a calculated and evolving approach to cyber espionage, marked by their ability to exploit third-party vulnerabilities, employ targeted phishing strategies, and maintain long-term access to compromised networks. As cybersecurity professionals continue to analyze and respond to these threats, the need for enhanced supply chain security and proactive threat detection measures becomes increasingly critical. The recent surge in cyber espionage activities by Iranian hackers has profound implications for various industries, particularly aerospace and defense. The use of sophisticated malware such as DEEPROOT and TWOSTROKE indicates a shift towards highly targeted attacks that exploit vulnerabilities within supply chains. Organizations in these sectors must now contend with the threat of compromised third-party vendors, which often serve as entry points for attackers. This evolving landscape necessitates a re-evaluation of cybersecurity protocols, as traditional defenses may be inadequate against these advanced tactics. The reliance on third-party services, while beneficial for operational efficiency, introduces significant risk, as attackers can leverage these relationships to bypass robust security measures put in place by primary contractors. Moreover, the focus on credential harvesting from IT staff and administrators highlights the importance of training and awareness programs. Employees must be educated on the risks associated with spear phishing campaigns, particularly those disguised as job opportunities, which can lead to significant breaches if not properly addressed. The implications extend beyond immediate data theft. They threaten the integrity of critical national infrastructure. As defense contractors and aerospace firms become increasingly interconnected, a breach in one organization can have cascading effects across the entire sector, potentially compromising sensitive information and national security. To combat these threats, organizations are being urged to adopt a more proactive approach to cybersecurity. This includes implementing robust monitoring systems capable of detecting unusual activity, conducting regular security audits, and fostering a culture of security awareness among employees. The potential for long-term persistence of these threats, as evidenced by UNC 1549's tactics, underscores the need for ongoing vigilance and adaptation in cybersecurity strategies. As industries grapple with these challenges, collaboration among organizations, government agencies, and cybersecurity firms will be crucial. Sharing intelligence on emerging threats and vulnerabilities can help build a more resilient defense against these sophisticated cyber adversaries. The stakes are high and the consequences of inaction could be dire, making it imperative for all stakeholders to prioritize cybersecurity in their operational frameworks. In light of the recent cyber espionage activities attributed to UNC 1549, organizations in the aerospace and defense sectors must take proactive measures to bolster their cybersecurity postures. First and foremost, implementing a robust supply chain security framework is crucial. Given that attackers are exploiting vulnerabilities in third-party relationships, companies should conduct thorough assessments of their suppliers and partners to identify potential weaknesses that could be leveraged for an attack. Additionally, organizations should prioritize employee training programs focused on recognizing phishing attempts and understanding social engineering tactics. The use of spear phishing emails, particularly those disguised as job offers, highlights the need for heightened awareness among staff, especially among IT personnel who are often targeted for their elevated privileges. Another critical step is to enhance access controls and monitor for unusual account activities. Given that UNC 1549 has been known to abuse credentials obtained through compromised third-party services, implementing multi-factor authentication, MFA, can significantly reduce the risk of unauthorized access. Organizations should also regularly review and revoke access for accounts that are no longer needed, especially those belonging to former employees or contractors. Furthermore, continuous monitoring of network traffic for signs of anomalous behavior is essential. The use of advanced threat detection systems can help identify potential indicators of compromise, allowing for rapid response to any suspicious activity. Organizations should also consider deploying endpoint detection and response (EDR) solutions that can provide deeper visibility into endpoint behavior and facilitate quicker remediation efforts. Lastly, incident response plans must be updated to reflect the evolving threat landscape. Organizations should conduct regular tabletop exercises to simulate attacks and test their response capabilities. This preparation can help ensure that teams are ready to act swiftly and effectively in the event of a breach, thereby minimizing potential damage and recovery time. By adopting these strategies, organizations can better protect themselves against the sophisticated tactics employed by cyber adversaries like UNC 1549. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals.